Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Equilibrium. They're out of Middletown, New York. And this is the Harvester of Simcoe. It's a double IPA, clocking in at 8.8% alcohol. I've never had this beer before. It was canned just over a month ago, so still pretty fresh. Um, and they sell these cold in the coolers at Craft Beer Cellar, which is apparently very important for these beers. It says, help us ensure the cold chain. Purchase cold, trade cold, keep cold. If it's not cold, ask why. This is from the Inspiration series. All right, let's pour it up. Equilibrium makes some great IPAs. Oh, wow. This is a little bit clearer than I was expecting. I was expecting this to be a really hazy beer. And it is hazy, but it is... When I poured it, you could see right through it. It didn't look quite as juicy as some of these New England style IPAs are. Still looks pretty juicy once I poured it up. Nice fingers worth of a white, creamy looking head. Smells nice, citrus. There's a little bit of like a piney note with this one. Some tangerine citrus for sure. Lemon. I'm getting like lemon zest with this on the aroma. A little bit of a bready malt aroma. That's pretty much it. I'm not getting any tropical fruit. Little tangerine, little grapefruit, little bready malt aroma. That's it. Very straightforward with the aroma. No alcohol presence on the nose, 8.8%. It's getting up there. It doesn't smell like a super high alcohol beer or anything like that. Gotta be honest, I'm a little disappointed with this one on the aroma. I was expecting a lot of tropical fruit, a lot of citrus, a lot of everything really. At 8.8%, you're bordering on a triple IPA here, so I was kind of expecting a bigger aroma with this. Not really much there. Doesn't smell bad. It's just very basic with the aroma. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Tangerine citrus, a little bit of that lemony, zesty type note. No tropical fruit. Nice little wheat bready malt note in the middle of the sip. No alcohol presence either, though, which is really impressive. It's not boozy in the slightest. Almost like a little bit of a candied orange note. A little bit more bitter on the back end with this one. As I swallow it down, it does have a moderate bitterness. But it's kind of like an earthy hot bite. It's not piney resinous like I thought it was going to be based off of that note that I was picking up on the nose. I wonder if they only use Simcoe hops with this. It does say Harvester of Simcoe, so my guess would be that this is a Simcoe hopped only beer. Um, maybe that's why there's not a lot of complexity with it. It's very straightforward. Um, Maybe the way that they hopped it, there's just not a ton going on with the hop character, other than, like I said, the tangerine and lemon citrus notes. No tropical fruit to speak of. Um, Nice little bready malt note in the middle of the sip. Moderate bitterness on the finish. And there's nothing that says that this is a New England style IPA. That's just typically what Equilibrium brews, is the more juicy, um, hazy type beers. And this one is hazy. It is juicy. It's just kind of one dimensional. I wish there was more something. I don't know. It's the alcohol's masked very well, like I said, which is a big plus. They did a really good job with this beer. I think in general, it's just not my favorite. I'd like a little bit more complexity with the hops, a little bit more, maybe some tropical fruit, stone fruit, berry notes, something to kind of elevate this a little bit, because it's pretty straightforward with the citrus, and that's it, just citrus notes. But it is enjoyable. It does taste very good. I do think it's in the A range, especially for an 8.8 percenter, as well as the alcohol is masked, and as refreshing as this is for such a high ABV beer. But I'm going to go on the lower end. I'm going to go 93 out of 100, which is just getting into that solid A range. It is better than an A minus. And if they were just trying to showcase the Simcoe hops, and that's really all the flavor notes that Simcoe hops would provide to a beer, then I'm probably lowballing, and it probably deserves a much higher rating because it is really delicious. Um, but yeah, just not really for me, I guess. Doesn't make it a bad beer though at all. So 93 out of 100 for the Harvester of Simcoe Double IPA. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Until next time, everybody. Cheers.